Oh, hello everybody. Welcome back to an episode of the Colorful Selection Podcast. And yeah, today we'd like to talk about some embarrassing, cringing moments that we've had. But I think I kind of speak for everybody when I say I appreciate the views on the other one, because we actually got a good bit for our first one, you know. But
Yeah, it was actually pretty good.
yeah, did better than what I thought.
Yeah.
So hopefully we can keep it going from there. But yeah. Would anybody like to start us off?
What is today? Today's Sunday. I'm tripping.
It's the 4th, I believe, December 4th.
This is the podcast where you can laugh at our pain.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right. Laugh it up,
For real.
please.
So we're gonna talk about embarrassing moments today.
Yeah. Embarrassing / cringy moments that we've had.
Yeah. I finally just picked my other one, like as we were like talking. So, like more started coming to mind. It's hard to remember something.
What is it? What is it?
I don't remember what grade I was in, right? But I remember I was in school and like it was getting close for the bus or something. But I remember going in there, like to the bathroom, and like I was fighting, and this is like some second grade stuff, you know what I mean? Fighting like hell with my like button, bro. And I go to pee, and like it flaps back on me, and like it hits, so like it soaks my whole front of my fucking pants, bro. Like, listen, I remember this kid walking in there, and he started laughing at me, bro. I was like, "Don't use that sink, bro. That bitch will spray you." Like, hey, I tried to blame it on the sink. Right? Hey, off the rip, dude. You know I was lying. Like, hey, I had to walk all the way to the bus and get on the bus with pee pants, bro. So.
I've done that before. I ain't telling about a sink though, but
yeah, I remember blaming it on the sink, bro. I feel like we was living in like Blackshear or something. It was a long time ago. Like I remember being a little kid.
Really?
Yeah.
I guess I'll go next. I guess I was embarrassed in the moment, but like, I just kind of feel like stupid about it. But it was when we went to Indian Creek. What was that? I was in the lunch table. I was like second or third grade, dude. And this girl asked me to hold her. It was like a Jello pack thing. She wanted with
Jello pack.
Yeah, like like them little pudding cup.
Oh yeah,
But it's like Jello. She's like, "Hey, will you carry this back to the classroom for me so I can put it back?" And I was like, "Yeah." Like I ate it, like right in front of her. She's like, "I didn't want you to eat it. I wanted you to carry it back."
Yeah, this lady's Jello pack.
I ate her fucking Jello pack, dude. I felt so bad. I felt so stupid.
Come on, you got like Jello on the side of your mouth and stuff.
Yeah, I know. Those blue. Those really good. I fucking hate Jello though.
You should have blamed it on the sink.
Yeah,
on the sink.
Don't place your Jello near the sink.
They'll spray all over you.
Well, Jimmy.
All right. Well, we'll stick with the school for now. Then, I think I was also somewhere around second grade, and I farted in class. It was really quiet, So like everybody started like looking around trying to figure out who did it. I had to own up to it, and whenever I did, the teacher like made me stand up and apologize to the whole class.
You think anybody remembers that?
I don't know. I sure hope not.
You probably just jogged some memories if anybody's listening.
Yeah, no. Oh, it's that guy.
No, it's that dude. It was him the whole time.
Fucking Nichols Elementary.
Yeah, for real.
It was me.
I'll share another one.
Yeah.
But it was about farting in class. But we're speaking to CRCT. But
yeah.
I was sitting beside this guy named Blaze, and it was like so quiet in the class. I tapped him on the shoulder and I was like, "Hey man, watch this." I just farted so loud, dude. I was in Mr. Grady's class and he made me go outside. I had to go
No,
take
it's
the
check this shit out.
Yeah.
Get out of
Watch
this
this.
classroom. Go air yourself out.
My bad. I had to retake it by myself. Like in the classroom by myself.
There was I can't remember which one, like what grade was in on this one here either, right? But like I know remember being like a little kid, but I feel like it was around like Nichols, so it was like it might have been like fourth grade or something, or maybe young. But I remember like like you put your head like cross your arms, put your head on the desk, Did that, bro, but I sneezed so hard, and like I've always had long hair, so like, bro, and like when I was like I rolled my head through it, so like it smeared like up my nose, bro, and my big ass eyebrows, my hair, bro. Bro, it's like a spider web. Dude, Seth used to pick on me so bad about it. He's like a picture, and he used to picture me like holding up my hands because I had to walk like from my desk all the way to the front of the class, like with snot everywhere, dude, and grab some stuff to try to clean it up. It's like I guess I was sick or something because I remember it being a lot and it just being all up in my hair and stuff.
That's horrible.
Yeah, it is horrible.
Hey, man, free hair gel though.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Gorilla
true
snot.
that. Yeah, for a gorilla snot. Hell no.
Oh Lord.
Alright, was it my turn again?
Yeah.
Alright, so this one was more cringe. I was at the skate park, alright? So, growing up and everything. I was trying to impress some girls that were there. So I go off this ramp, do some trick that I have no idea what the fuck I'm doing. And skateboard goes up, I popsicle myself.
Oh, bro.
Anybody that doesn't know what a popsicle is, it's where the skateboard goes right into your taint and you land on it.
Dude, that's don't. So it feels like it's bleeding and shit.
Yeah,
Dude, I
that's
was on
horrible.
the ground for so long.
Oh God, that's what we're trying to show out, huh?
Yeah, for real. Talking about showing out. Hey, you remember that time I tried to jump in that shed?
Oh man,
I tried to jump sideways. Dude, I thought I broke my neck.
Well, I thought you were gone, boy. I thought that was it.
Hey, remember that horse?
Fuck yeah, boy. I thought you were dead.
Bro, that horse, bro. Like, story, bro. Did you ever tell you about this horse last time I rode a horse? I won't ride horse again, bro. First of all, horses are cool, bro. Like, props to the people that can haul ass across fields and shit because it hurts your balls so bad to ride a horse. So, anyway, like me and Bug, like we went out riding like all day with like our cousin Rick, bro, and like we're chilling, bro, and like my horse is like a British following horse or something, bro. And like it's a long day, bro. Your balls are hurting. You're getting back, and you're like, "Well, that was sweet." Anyway, I got to ride a horse. You know what I mean? Like, it's a big ass animal. So like, I'm like, "Bet, dude." So everybody's putting up their horses, and I'm on mine. I'm last, and their horses take off hauling it. Like, yeah, like, they take off running, bro. And then I'm talking these things like drifting around the corner of the house, and then they have to drift to go under like into the fence. And my horse is like, "Bet." So he hauls ass too, bro. But I'm still on him. And like, bro, when the horse goes through this fence, bro, his ears, I swear, hit this branch. It was so low. And I'm sitting on the back of him, son. Dude, I got hit so hard by this branch. I fell off and I like slammed on the ground and like slid into a pole, bro. Like,
Well, I thought I was ill.
yeah.
That shit was so fucking funny, though.
It was, wasn't it?
The GTA
I thought it was
voice
over with
stage
for me.
just like pops up.
Yeah. Black and white and stuff.
All right, I'll tell another one. This was 2019, so like 3 years ago, almost exactly, because it was Madison's birthday, the 15th of December. But we went out for a birthday. We ate at this restaurant called the Rock Bottom, and and then right outside the restaurant, there's like, Joe, we went there. it's the same area we went to that burger restaurant with like Dave and Buster's and shit.
Yeah, burger restaurant was like on point.
Yeah, where like everything was outside.
Yeah.
All right, and so we was just walking around these stores outside. It was like cold as shit, and I had to like shit, dude, so bad. Like it just hit me out of nowhere, and it was like the nastiest, hottest thing ever. I couldn't find a bathroom, and I finally found one, but it was like outside bathrooms, and the doors were locked.
Oh man.
So like I had to like try to hurry to Barnes and Noble. And like I went to this bookstore, boy. And like I went to like directly to the middle of the store looking for the bathroom. And like right when I see the hallway to the bathroom, I just like let it all out in the middle of the store. Dude, it was so nasty. I shit myself and I had like long johns and all under my pants, so like everything was sticking to me. And
That's
like I went to
horrible.
the bathroom, I had to throw away my long johns and my underwear, dude, my socks. I just like it was like the middle of December, so it was like 20 degrees outside. I had no underwear, no socks, no nothing. I had to drive back
Horrible,
home.
dude.
I was in the bathroom for like 30 minutes wiping myself off.
Dang,
like,
dude, that's horrible.
I was like, oh my God.
Like,
help me.
That's a grown ass man.
For real. And this was like 3 years ago, dude. So it was like I was
Hey,
25
shit happens,
at the time.
hell.
I ain't talk about a rock bottom, son. Down.
Dang.
But
Well,
Jimmy, you got another one?
I only came prepared with 2.
Yeah, okay. Ain't none of these ring a bell for you? That's why I'm just kind of going off that. I'll go ahead. I had a snot one time. Is when we lived in a trailer park. I think it was like Blackshear. It was the trailer park where that Tanner boy lived behind us. Remember him, Jello?
oh yeah.
But yeah, I had this friend named Noah, and another friend named Frankie. He looked like Frankenstein, and we dressed up like Frankenstein for Halloween one time. But I was sick, dude. And like we was in class, and everybody was like trying to read, like reading aloud, and I was like sitting there, dude, like with my hands in my head in my hands because I had like snot coming out my nose. Dude, this thing was like 5 inches long, just like hanging out my fucking nose, dude, just dangling. And then my friend was like, "What's that coming from Dakota's nose?" I looked up, dude, there was like long ass snot thing coming from my nose. She's like, "Why didn't you tell me? You could have wiped it off and got a tissue." I was like,
I didn't know what to do.
Well, I was like 8 at the time. That shit was nasty. Called me out in front of the whole fucking class. What's that hanging from Dakota's nose?
Hell no.
You fucking dickhead. That dude could shake his eyes, man. It was crazy.
Who?
Like, his name was Noah, but he'd be like staring at me and his eyes be like vibrating. He's like, "What's this?"
Yeah. I think I know you're talking about.
That.
Like, this shit was like, it was just vibrating his eyes.
I thought that was something everybody could do.
You can do that?
Yeah.
Like, they just like shake back and forth, like vibrating?
Yeah.
How the fuck? That shit was crazy, dude. I'm like, boy, you scaring me. And then we drove.
Take that somewhere else now. Take that somewhere else.
That thing come by my house, I kill it.
I keep it, boy. Come by my house, boy.
Then we drove a sweet ass car. Yeah, I like missiles and
It
shit.
had flames on it.
Yeah. Like, this shit, like, it's tight, boy. What's up? That was like the ugliest thing in the world.
I don't know.
What else you got, Joel?
Oh shit! Let me think on something. I ain't telling, bro. I done done so much weird shit.
Boy, I'm trying to tell you.
I think it was like the fourth grade story, but I think like everyone's heard that. I mean, like everybody that grew up around us was in the fourth grade and my pants fell down. I ain't got trouble for that. Like, how the hell? It's like the whole fourth year, like literally, bro. Like where everybody lines up, and it's like classes against each other, and you have to like run out there, grab the ball, shoot it. But when it was my turn, like I did, and when I landed, like everything came down, bro. And I was like standing there, like just laughing.
Look at that boy, little Willie.
I couldn't even finish playing the game. Like, how's that my fault? Like shit, dude. I'm just, you asked me to come bust this sweet ass layup, but I just,
That's what I'm saying, boy.
shit, I shoot a 3 for the team. My pants fall down, baby. I don't know. Nah, I don't know, man. All kind of stuff's happening.
What was that, Jimmy?
I was saying it's probably because he was laughing.
Yeah, I was laughing. I was laughing so hard.
Just like you did it on purpose.
Yeah.
I remember one time I was in 5th grade in Miss Radosevich's class. And it was like walking in line. I don't know if it was like coming from the library or the lunchroom. It was at Nichols Elementary. And I was walking behind this girl, man, and she dropped her pen. And she bent over to grab it. But I wasn't paying attention. So like I kept walking. I walked right into her. Like my crotch hit her butt. And I felt so bad. I'm like, oh my God, dude. I just wanted to run out the fucking school.
Yeah. I remember when we used to have the bathrooms in the classroom, and like I opened it, and there was like, I don't know, we was on like 2nd grade type shit, and there was somebody in there like sitting on the toilet like looking at me, and I'm like, oh.
That was weird. Bathrooms in the fucking classroom.
Occupado, amigo.
Yeah. You gotta lock this thing, dude.
Yeah, for real. I remember like crawling around, like waiting on the bus or the bell for the bus to ring, like in the same class, crawling around like on my hands and knees, like I don't know who I was chasing. I want to say his name was dang man, what's his name? It was Jeffrey, I think his name was, and like I had farted so loud, bro, like yeah, just things like that.
Let's see. I don't know if I got another one to share. I'm not sure I do. I'm sure I got plenty.
I think I got another.
Let's hear it.
All right, so I rode the bus home with a ex-girlfriend, and I think it was the first time I like actually used the bathroom there, because I don't like going to the bathroom at other people's houses, but I really had to fucking go. So like, I went to her mom's room to use that bathroom because it was like out of the way and shit. Nobody else was there. Fucking went to go flush, and that bitch did not want to go down.
Fuck that, dude. That's like the worst.
Yeah, it was horrible.
I was frantically trying to find a fucking plunger. I'm like freaking out before her mom gets home. I'm like, oh God, I gotta get this to go down. Dude, I was so scared.
Oh, dude, I imagine. Could you imagine if it started like going over and like wetting the floor and stuff?
For real. Luckily, it didn't go that far, but.
Hey, Bug. You know what this is?
The fuck was that?
That's that good stuff.
Huh?
Mean beans.
Mean beans?
Yeah, the mean beans.
What's that?
The monsters.
Oh,
the
yeah.
monster coffee thing.
Wow.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's right. You switched to that like veteran coffee stuff, what's that stuff?
Yeah. Black Rifle coffee thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I ain't had a mean bean on a while, boy.
They're pretty good.
Hey, shit, what was I gonna say? Forgot what I was gonna say. Oh yeah, I have no story. I guess I don't know if this is like really embarrassing, but I guess it is to me. But I was at football practice one time, and like I went to Seth's house afterwards, but I had to take a shower, and like he told me to go in his bathroom and take a shower. But like all I did was like get naked and stand in the middle of the bathroom with the shower on. Because I was too embarrassed to take a shower. Like,
why not just get in?
Yeah, like, why not just fucking get in, dude?
What a creep.
I was so scared. It was the first time I ever took a shower at his house. Well, supposed to, anyways. Since I got naked, just stood in the middle of the thing and let the water run. So it just sounded like I was in there, but I wasn't.
What a stinky little boy. Hell no.
Yeah. And another one was at Seth's house. Boy, let me tell you how scared I was when Kenny got up to give me my medicine, boy, and I pretended to take it, and I didn't really take it. He's like, "Boy, let me see your hand."
Oh, like you just got in trouble.
I was like shaking, boy, ready to open my hand. Like knowing that bitch was still there. He's like, "Boy, you need to take your medicine." This man got up in the middle of the night just to give me my medicine.
You didn't take it.
And I pretended to take that bitch.
And then you threw it down the vent anyways.
Yeah, and I threw it down the vent at the house. And I remember Mama found them. I was like, "Oh, that's where my medicine's been going."
I keep dropping them down the van. Look, it's like 40 pills down the van.
Yeah, those little bladder pills that I had to take.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh man, that's funny. A lot of stupid stuff. Like, why we even do
for real.
like that? Just being
Yeah,
young.
it don't make sense, do it.
Yeah, like literally makes no sense.
That's like when Eric and the Maryland they first got their first place out in Bear Creek. It's like a nice establishment, you know. They got an old nice house and stuff. It's like I come over to chill, and it's like for some reason it's like the first thing I get the idea to do. It's like, hey Eric, come lay in the floor in the kitchen. Let me fill his glass of water up and like start at his mouth and like pick up as high as I can. Dude, look, bro. I'm talking about it was like splashing everywhere, all over his face and everything. Yeah, my bad, Marilyn.
I remember me and Seth, I was at Seth's house, the one where he lived by the high school. And some reason Kenny and Sue wasn't there, so it was just me and Seth. So I think it was washing dishes or something.
Yeah.
And we just like took the little sprayer and like soaked the fucking floor as much as we could, dude. And started screaming.
Oh
like
yeah, dude.
I was like, just, like soaking the fucking floor just because we could, because nobody was there. Nobody was there to stop us.
Yeah,
What a
no.
jerk.
Bro, like, huh?
I just said what a jerk.
Yeah, for real, dude.
And like Jimmy's house that like it's like supposed to be like a 2-story house, but for some reason it like wasn't. It was just tall as hell for some reason. You know what I'm talking about?
The one at
the one
Alma.
out in the country. Yeah, the
Oh,
one
yeah.
yeah, like that house right there, and like jumping off the top of it, and like basically knocking yourself out, like about knocked myself out with my knee. Tried to jump on like Sprinkles, like hey, because Granny was coming down the she was pulling in, and it was like me and Sprinkle, I think. Jimmy, was you on the roof with us?
Probably.
Yeah, probably.
I think you was. I think you was. I think you went for like the green trash can or something. Like I know we had to hurry up and jump down. Yeah, and the Sprinkle was like, just land, and when you land, just bend your knees, like so it doesn't hurt. So when I did, you know that house is tall as hell. So when I did, it's like my head instantly slammed into my knee, like and took me out. Or that time we made that sandwich in Jimmy's kitchen at the house, and they threw it as hard as we could against the wall, like doing shit like that. All right, and I want to say it was syrup. Like, there's this one time Leanne was coming over her not bathroom, but her bedroom right there, and I had like a thing of syrup, and I pretended to pour it on her head, but it really opened, so like syrup went all in her hair, dude. Like, the look on her face, bro. She was like, "What?" Yeah. Good times.
Oh yeah, I remember one day me and Seth was like slamming each other on rocks in the driveway. That shit sucked. We'd like hack stuff out. Like we'd pretend that we was like in a bar, and like I said something insulting to him, and he just picked me up, slammed me on some fucking rocks, dude. That shit hurt so bad. It was like rocks.
That's probably why we got so many problems now.
It was like rocks sticking out our fucking back skin and all.
I remember being at Seth's house, and we were punching the ground as hard as we could to see who could make a bigger indention.
Hey, I won that because I was listening to Slipknot. Was listening to Pulse of the Maggots.
Like turned you up.
So fucking bad.
Yeah, that shit sucked though. like digging holes with a fucking knuckle, boy, just punching the ground.
Yeah, like peeling back your skin.
This shit sucked.
Like, you
Damn,
were
what?
smart. Like,
Hey.
you were old enough and smart enough to know better than that.
Yeah, I know. You know how crazy that
Like,
is? That was like how long ago that was? Because like, didn't you live there at the time, Jimmy?
I think so. Yeah.
And that was like right when you turned 21. How crazy is that?
Yeah.
Like how long ago that was? What are you like? 40, 50 now? You
Like,
got a beard?
like 8 years ago. Yeah.
Yeah, it was like 8 fucking years ago.
that's wild.
Almost a decade, dude.
How long ago you think it was since we floated on that blow up mattress?
Oh God.
Like when it like flooded at Seb's house behind the high school. Not that one, but like on the dirt road to high school, like back there.
Yeah.
You remember that? That's forever ago.
Bro, that was
I
back
wa-
whenever everybody had flip phones.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Had
legit.
flip
Yeah,
phone.
the egg phones, bro.
Don't look like a damn roach.
Yeah, little roach phone.
Wow, that's some good stuff.
Yeah, it is.
I think I'm gonna skip ahead to my honeybee facts.
All right.
I'm ready to hear this one.
It's cool to me. Oh, did you guys know that honeybees make their own bread? They're like little bakers in there with like chef hats and fucking.
Literally, that's the first thing that hit my head was like a honeybee with like a swirly mustache and some
Yeah,
like
he's
smoke
got like a
coming from
chef
like a
hat,
loaf of bread. Yeah.
apron and stuff like that.
Wow, that's incredible.
It's called ambrosia, made from saliva, honey, and nectar. It's the main source of protein in hives, and it's a superfood food for humans, helping women with menopause, inflammation, and a healthy liver. Yeah,
Like
beef.
I've never seen bee bread.
Yeah, apparently they make bread called ambrosia.
Ambrosia. I feel like I've heard of that before.
I know, like ambrosia salad, like for like Thanksgiving and shit. I don't think it's the
Those
same.
aren't croutons.
It's
Those are bee loaves.
like a little, it's like a little tiny loaf of bread.
Yeah.
I keep picturing the bread off RuneScape that you had to create in the beginning.
Yeah, for real.
So, do you like think it would be good on a sandwich or?
See, I think it would. I don't know. It's like I don't know. It's like little dots, like chia seeds. It looks like kind of, but like brown. I think it'll be good. I try it. I've seen that you can order it offline and stuff like that. It's supposed to be really good for you.
I feel like I couldn't eat it.
Don't buy it offline, bro. We can't give those corporations money when they're harboring these bees in sweatshops, brother, and just like working on their death to make little breads and like.
For real. Just like
We won't
fucking,
support that, bro. We don't support you out there. You hear us?
what I'm saying. They have like chain the fucking walls and stuff.
Yeah, little bee
On the-
sweatshops, bro. Like just
the
baking their
legs.
asses off. Like give them enough honey to survive through the day, man. That's fucked up.
Let's hear your conspiracy.
Oh God, Jimmy, you might want to go first.
Jimmy ain't got one.
Okay.
Conspiracies.
All right, yeah, listen. Okay, so this here is about two different people, and this out here is like because like they're so far apart in the fact that they both died, like, and they both had the same things in mind. And this isn't the first people. There's been multiple, okay? But it's called the perpetual motion machine. It's a water fuel cell, and what it is like it's the way that they can run an engine like a car engine off of water, and it's like it's good for the environment because all right, the way it is that it uses electricity to separate the H2O into like or like the water or whatever, it's like separating into hydrogen and oxygen, and then it burns that hydrogen for energy, to propel the motor and releases like pure oxygen back out. So like it's in like according to this man named Stanley Myers, he was born in August 24th of 1940, and he died March 21st, 1998. He came up with one, and he attached it to a dune buggy. And the claims for this dune buggy was that he could put 4 liters, bro. That's like two liters of like Mountain Dew. You know what I'm saying? In this
Yeah.
in this engine, he can go 111 miles on it off of off of 4 liters of water. So like, and he would go around, he'd show off this car and all that, and he was trying to get it out. And so he wanted to get a patent on his machine. And this is like, he started getting real paranoid before he went to court and stuff on it. He had like people coming to him offering him money, like, like shell companies and things like that. The oil companies trying to get him to bury his project because that's really going to put a hurt on them. And like this guy was also big on the fact that like the way that the United States would kind of run things, like with the oil companies like us, like going over there like for the oil to like, we gain control of this country's oil, then like we gain control of them. You know what I mean? So like, and there was also like in World War II and World War One, there was men and women who were trained not to go over there for combat or to be spies, but to cripple different corporations for that fact, for us to step in and take over. So like he was big on like those things like that. And so the old companies were coming to him there. He's getting real shady about it. So he went to court in Ohio to get a patent for his design. Well, the judge tried to get him to give up his buggy to 3 surveyors for them to take it off and test it and all this stuff, but he wouldn't do that. He wouldn't give up his machine to somebody, you know what I mean? Because like he's already being threatened and stuff like that, allegedly, Jimmy. So so like the judge ruled him out as a fraud because he wouldn't let someone like professionals like look at his shit. So, but it was running, like all of his stuff worked. So they put him out as a fraud. He had to pay back all the money he's borrowed from people and stuff like that, like for his campaign and to try to get this engine going. Well, let's see. Okay, so he sets up a meeting on March 21st of 1998 with some like Belgium investors. And one of them was a guy who was like he came out saying like he was already like funding this man for his thing, but like he's been shot down. Like he took it to the court, and the court shot him down. So like he set up this meeting, and when it came time for dessert, they served him like some cranberry juice, and he took a sip of it, stood straight up, grabbed his throat, and ran outside and was saying they poisoned him, and he died on the spot. That was the last thing that happened to him. A week later, his brother Stephen Myers claims that the dune buggy and all of his research was stolen out of the garage, and no one's seen it yet. So that's him.
I've heard of this guy. I've seen a video on that.
Yeah. So that's. But see, I want to bring this guy up because recently, I want to bring up Aaron Salter. And like Aaron Salter can be kind of like has to be kind of taken with a grain of salt because of the guy who like shot the place up. Like it was like a really like, I don't know, but it's the fact of that. I'll tell you a story. So Aaron Salter Jr. Was a retired security or police officer, worked as security guard at Top Friendly Markets in Buffalo, New York. And he had a bachelor's degree, and he ran a company that was called AWS Hydrogen Technologies. And like this is just like ex-police officer, the guy's bachelor's and stuff, and he's got his own company and these motors and stuff, and that's what he does. Is he had a Ford truck that he was running off of water, and he had a big old book of all of his things he wrote in it and things like that, and he done like YouTube things showing how he done it and all this stuff right here, but he really didn't come out. Like he came on the news and showed it off and stuff like that, but like he really wasn't trying to push the agenda on it. But like it was getting a lot of publicity, you know what I mean? It was like 2019 and like people are seeing it. So But like this one's kind of far fetched, but at the same time, like it's just weird how he does that. And on like it was a month later, man. It was like on May 14th, he was working at that store, and there was a man named Peyton Gendron who was 19 years old and decided to wake up one day and drive over 200 miles away to this little store in this town and shoot and kill 13 people. Like it's just the fact of like you're telling me now, like I said, it's a touchy subject with Peyton because Peyton believed in like he was like a white supremacist. He believed that he was only 19. This was crazy, and he believed that other races were trying to like outvote like the white race and take over. It was crazy. He was like a really crazy guy. But the fact of him to wake up like and drive 200 miles, bro. Now, with the court, he did say that, that he did plan it for a month, and on Google or whatever, it told him like that area in New York was like the highest for like other races. But it's the fact of like I just don't see that, bro. Like you're telling me out of all in New York, bro, you decided to just wake up and drive 200 miles, where this man a month ago just released all this stuff, and you just decided to kill that. You made sure to kill that man. That man was there. You went to that man's store, bro. Like it wasn't,
Yeah, that was pretty weird.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just the fact of every time somebody tries to bring this up or someone tries to show that you can run these, like this a possibility, that it gets shut down every time.
Yeah, I've actually heard that one before.
Yeah. And then when you research these things and you go to these websites, so like everything's basically run by Google. Like if you search something, you're getting Google searches, and Google searches filter what you see. You're not getting all the websites. You're not getting everything. You know what I mean? You're getting filtered websites. You know what I mean? So when you go to research these two guys' names and you go to the websites, like there's like this like a private kind of thing. They take donations. Wikipedia I think got shut down a couple years ago, if I'm mistaken. I'm not sure, but like they kind of keep it up and running, like facts and stuff. But when you go to these websites, like the dealing with these people, every like article says that they fact checked everything. How do you fact check that? Like, okay, so the man who died, Stanley, from the poison, when they done his coroner's report, it was like a week-long coroner report, and then like they got rid of the body. They ruled it out as he had an aneurysm from hypertension, and that there was no poisons known to the U.S. in the cranberry or in his system or cranberry juice or whatever. So they were saying it's not known to the U.S. Easy blow off when you're meeting with Belgians. You know what I mean? Like it's just the way that they can blow things like this off. So now I'm not saying I might be wrong about it all, but it's the fact of like the pieces are there. Like you're fucking with major corporations who like literally, you know what I mean? Like we've been running on oil forever, oil and gasoline, fossil fuels from, so you mess with that and what do you got? You're messing with money. You're messing with corporations and the way the world works.
I've heard of the first guy. I never heard of the second guy.
Yeah. And there's been other people in the same situations. Like back in the day in like the 80s or something, I think there was a man before Stanley. And I think they burned down his apartment building. I couldn't remember his name and stuff. Yeah. That's money, bro.
That's money, son.
I'm trying to tell you, that's money.
I prefer to use oil just because of the fact that it's like I've got a dinosaur in my car at all times.
You got like a T-Rex toenail in your car.
Velociraptor powered.
That's why they had the Ford Raptors.
Yes,
yeah. That's the reason.
That's exactly the reason. And the T-Rex motorcycle things. That's exactly why.
That's what it's powered by.
Jimmy got that pterodactyl eclipse, boy.
Oh, you know it, son.
Jimmy,
you still have the eclipse?
Yeah. Needs
That's
some work
crazy.
done, but it's still here.
Does it run at all?
I can get it started and it can run, just not the best. I need to do like vacuum hoses and shit like that.
Oh, okay. Yeah, haven't thought about the old Eclipse in a while.
For real.
Remember we almost died in Valdosta, Jimmy?
Oh hell yeah.
And you fucking saved us like a fucking champ, dude.
Yeah.
Did he?
Hell yeah, he did. We about fucking died. That would have been it.
So Dakota started playing a Ritz song. And I don't remember exactly what happened, but I was waiting at a red light. Once it turned green, I basically floored it, because it's a fucking eclipse. Of course I'm gonna fucking floor it.
He's like, well, I can't. No, I don't.
This asshole like pulls out directly in front of me, seeing that I'm like coming up like extremely fast and shit. Pulls out in front of me, and I go to swerve so I don't fucking rear end him. And I lost all traction, got into oncoming traffic, had to swerve out of that, and I'm basically just fishtailing along the fucking road in between oncoming traffic and, the lane I'm supposed to be in and shit. But eventually, with a little bit of just I don't know, fucking GTA driving skills. I figured out what the fuck I needed to do.
No, that's that Halo driving skills.
Just kind of corrected it over time.
Yeah, that shit was crazy.
Hey.
I think we was on the way to Sam's Club or something to get
Yeah.
something for you. That shit was crazy, boy. I thought it was
I bet people on oncoming traffic like, man, that boy with that clip think he cool. Like,
hell yeah.
Look at him trying to show out, swerving all over the road and shit. It's like, really, he's fearing for his life, swerving everywhere.
For real, boy.
Yeah, anybody in Valdosta that day, I apologize. It was not my fault. I was not trying to show off.
Is that boy out there street racing?
Hey, look at him.
Hey, shout out to Ritz though. It's a good song.
Yeah. Say no more by Ritz.
Hey Jimmy, did you say family before you floored it?
No, I did not.
Family.
I looked over and he was bald.
Yeah.
I ain't got no friends. I got family.
I said Jimmy Diesel, boy.
That's what I'm saying. Jim Diesel.
That Jim Diesel, boy.
Then that might be it. For this episode,
Yeah. Till next time.
Anybody got anything to add?
Don't let your meatloaf.
Yeah, don't let your meatloaf again.
Won't think about it. Beans don't burn on the grill.
Yeah. Yeah, I was gonna add, if anybody makes it this far into the podcast, would like to ask some questions, we do have an email, which is colorfulselection22@gmail.com. If anybody out there is listening and has any questions,
I'll post up on Facebook too.
Yeah, post it up on Facebook.
Also, feedback.
Yeah, some feedback. Just
anything.
Yeah, criticism, good or bad.
Yeah,
there is no bad criticism. Yeah, that's colorfulselection22@gmail.com. Feel free to send whatever, what you like, what you don't like, ask a question. But yeah,
probably just gonna be a lot of picture of ball sacks.
Hey,
he said
is
whatever.
that feedback?
Some old smooth.
Is it criticism? But yeah. Well, that's it.
Yeah, that'll be it. I guess we'll see y'all next week.
Next Sunday.
Yes, sir.
We'll find another topic. If you have any topic recommendations, anything
especially
helps.
conspiracies you want me to cover. Like,
Yeah.
like send that into lizard people. I don't care what it is, bro. Like, I got you. All
Yeah, that's it.
right.
Yeah. We'll see y'all next time.
Later.
All right. Later, everybody.
Later.